mind just going all up my little...
Peter Halligan studies people with an intriguing disorder. 5 years ago, Angela Button had a blood clot in her right arm that meant it had to be amputated. But Angela feels as though her lost hand is still there. She has what is known as a phantom limb.
The phantom hand. Just illustrate where it is.
My fingers feel, probably I would say about there, because my whole of my hand feels as if it is joint on to my stump.
Patients with phantom limbs feel the experience to have such reality that they often, in the early stages at least, will attempt to make use of them. And this is not surprising. People with phantom legs will get out of bed and assume the leg is there and fall over. Patients, for instance, who have maybe an itch on their nose will attempt to use their phantom limb to actually scratch it. Angela, can I have just a look at the actual stump at the moment?
Yeah.
And just test the extent to which you actually have sensations there, and just tell me what you feel, as it were. So if I'm touching there, what do you feel?
Movement in my thumb and my little finger.
You're actually feeling it in your...
Feel it in my fingers.
Okay, that's interesting. Over to here. How's that?
These two fingers are going.
Movement. You feel movement, okay. But
For Angela, the phantom is very real. Any physical contact with the end of her arm generates sensation in the missing hand. But it's not her arm that is generating the phantom. It's her brain.
Angela has not suffered any explicit, demonstrable brain damage. So, the brain area that represents the hand is still intact. And therefore, the idea would be that it would be capable of still representing an experience of that, despite the fact that the hand isn't there.
Your brain contains a map of your body. And it is here that nerve signals from the legs, the arms, the face are translated into sensations. Even though there are no signals from Angela's amputated limb, her brain continues to generate the sensation of having an arm. And in her case, something else has happened to the brain's body map.
Let's try here. Just tell me, what do you feel?
My little finger is moving.
That?
Tingling on my little finger.
Let's see down here now. You experience any sensations?
That's my thumb going.
Okay. Now if I combine those two...
Touching Angela's face seems to create a vivid sensation in her phantom hand.
As a result of the loss of the limb, the brain appears to restructure itself such that information that now comes from the face is actually related or linked to the hand area.
With no incoming signals from a hand to keep her hand area working, the activity in the neighbouring face area spills over into this vacant territory. Touching Angela's face now triggers the hand area in her brain as well. Phantom limb seems to be suggesting that sensations in different parts of the body correspond to activity in particular areas of the brain.